Just in case I didn't clarify this, so Camping World traded in my 2016 Winnebago ERA 170C and did a collateral swap for this, which it looks completely identical because it is, but this RV back here, which is my 2018 Winnebago ERA 170M, and essentially they really are the same model. There's just things that have changed between the years, and a long story. It's been a little crazy, but I really wanted to just give you an update on what's been going on with RVersity, with Blog and Brandy, and behind the scenes, because a lot of you have asked about, hey, will you share your story? Will you show us some places that you've been traveling? And there's so much that I want to share with you. It's just been kind of hard to be able to share it because of, I guess, where things have been at with the RV. If you can't tell, we're here at my grandma's house and it's like pouring down rain. But I wanted to just kind of like update you on things that have been going on, and I've just released part 1, part 2, and part 3 of my RV story. So this is essentially like part 4. I've gotten a lot of questions about what happened with my RV, so I really wanted to kind of clarify that for you. I'll put links to all of these videos down below this one. If you watched the first part of my RV story, you will know that there's a lot of things that led up to why I started RVing. And I sold my house and I quit my job and started trying to figure out how to make money on the road. And I started RVing because of something that I was healing and going through. And I lost my child. That was a huge turning point in my RVing life, or why I started RVing. And then I kind of started traveling to heal. So I sold everything, bought an RV, started traveling. And then I was in a really bad accident from the RV that I purchased. And the first RV that I got was my travel trailer. Well, someone hit the front of my car and clipped it. The winds were really bad. And so I flipped my travel trailer about 3 months after I got it. So I didn't have the travel trailer very long. So my trailer was totaled out and my car that I had at the time was totaled out. 3 months after I had purchased my RV and my car, they were gone and totaled. So I bought them in like June or July and they were totaled out in October. It was bad, really bad. And then I had to spend a year recovering and dealing with insurance. It was such a mess. So now I'm like an RV insurance expert and an RV buying expert. After the trailer incident, I was going through my recovery, and then I started trying to get back into the RVing. Got my second RV, and my second RV looked just like this one, which I think I've shown you. If you haven't seen my RV tours, I had a 2016 Winnebago ERA 170C. That Winnebago ended up just being a complete lemon. Okay, I bought this thing from Camping World. Turned out to be a horrible process during the buying process. I bought it at an RV show. I found it online. We went to the RV show that came to Atlanta, and I said, well, let's go there. Let's get it. It's going to be cheap there. Bad idea. Don't ever go to RV shows to buy your RVs. At least that's just my philosophy, but you might find a great deal. For me, I wouldn't go there to buy an RV, but it's a great place to go and look around at the models that they have available. Decided on this Winnebago. I wanted it because it was safer. The aluminum shell was there. It was supposed to be just a safer RV overall. And then Winnebago was a huge name. And so I did a lot of research, and people said, oh, it's a big aluminum shell. It's totally safe. They've stood up over the test of time.
Turned out to be a lemon.
So let me fast forward. So that one ended up being a lemon. I cried and begged and posted on social media, and I hit up Marcus Lemonis. Camping World and Winnebago, I don't want to say and Winnebago, but Camping World stepped up, Winnebago sort of stepped up, at least in the beginning, and they said, look, we see everything that you're going through. Marcus Lemonis stepped in, who actually owns Camping World. If y'all don't know him, it's like the profit and all that stuff. He is super nice, and he's always responded to me, and he has tried to help me, but I just don't feel like he sees everything that goes down on like the playing field. And I get it, he's super busy. I mean, he's, I don't know, like a billionaire or something, but my RV has cost me so much. I've spent so much time taking the RV back and forth to Camping World, both the 2016 and the 2018. So after all is said and done, I bitched and complained and cried about the 2016, all the issues. They deemed it to be a lemon. They finally gave me, I don't want to say gave me, but sort of, finagled my way into what is the 2018 Winnebago ERA 170M. So it's the same as the 2016, but the problem was that there was wiring issues and water issues and some other stuff, but it was a big mess. And I've got this 2018 now. So this is the 2018 RV, and if you haven't seen the tour for that one, I'll put the tour down below this video. So I have a 2016 and I've had a 2018. Same RV, just a couple different systems. Then the way they built the bed, like the bed before was a pull-out bed in the 170C. And now in the 170M, it's like a Murphy bed, but this is the one with the slide out. So this model has the slide on the van, so it expands and gives you a little bit more room, and you can lay the bed down. And the other part of this one is that you have a full bathroom in the back. Check those videos out for that, but I did want to clarify that they gave me the 2018, and I know I probably seemed completely ungrateful, but just like somebody said in the comments of my video on the last couple ones, they said, well, if you got the first one and it was crap, and then you went back and got the second one, didn't you expect for it to be crap? Well, let me just remind you, there's some other parts in this. Is I had just got my RV, and so they were actually willing to get me a different RV. But the problem is the collateral. I had to do a collateral swap, and with my bank, since I just ran my credit, we couldn't do another credit pull because they weren't going to finance me for another RV. And that's what it looks like to them, is that you're buying another RV. And it was just a mess between everything that went on. It was a mess trying to get it from the factory. And like I said, don't get me wrong, Camping World and Winnebago did go, I want to say, out of their way, or what they deemed to be out of their way, to try to help me and compensate for this, but not compensate, just mitigate the problem. Meaning, if I had a water leak, they tried to get me in, but it takes 6 weeks to get in, and they would push me up the line, and they did a lot of favors for me, and I am thankful for that. I do thank you, Marcus and Winnebago and Camping World, for everything that you have done. But then, when everything is said and done, and I'm crying my eyes out, and I'm saying, y'all, this has cost me so much of my life over the past couple years. I mean, can you imagine having to stop what you're doing and go to Winnebago or go to Camping World and have to forego a trip that you've already paid for? You can't get your money back on campgrounds, and if you're already halfway across the United States and something's breaking, you are kind of shit up the creek trying to find somebody to come and help you. And the other thing about this small unit, which I probably won't ever buy another van, it's great for some people and it's great for learning, and I'm glad that I've gotten to learn on it versus I was going to jump into a big bus, which is what I want now. Yeah, so now I'm looking at new RVs. I can't wait to get rid of this one. I hope I filled you in enough on this. I'm trying to start sharing more of my journey, because at first I felt really guilty, like I was bashing this company for everything they've done for me. These are real life. When you get an RV, especially a new RV, the first year is all problems. But what sucks is this van, nobody can really work on unless you jack it up so you can get to all the parts that are underneath it. And it's not like your typical RV. You think it was easy and simple, and it just hasn't been. I don't know. It's just been horrible, and I just wanted to heal, and I wanted to be able to travel and get things done, and it's just been more of a nuisance in my life than helpful. So the other part that sucks about it is, for those of you that don't know, my name's Blog and Brandy, and this is RVersity, A University For RVers, but I essentially have another YouTube channel and another business called Blab Boss, and a book that I wrote, and I've tried to put myself out there from another aspect of business that I run, and I've almost been forced to start sharing this part of my life because I want people to understand, one, it's a passion of mine, but two, I'm not completely crazy. Like there's like a shit show going on behind the scenes, which is why I don't get to post as regularly as I want on some of my other channels, and this RVing thing has honestly consumed my life. I don't know. My next steps are to get a new RV. I have my eye on a Thor Outlaw. It's the Thor Motor Coach. It's an Outlaw. It's a 37 RB. I think they make an MB too. So what do you think about this RV? We're thinking about buying it.
10 on the roof. 10 on the roof,
really cool.
2 on the
I'm up here on the bed.
That's all the appliances.
You can see you can drive me down here.
Because sometimes they do it by manufacturer.
The best thing about it is I don't have to tow, so I won't have any trailer. If you haven't seen my trailer videos, it's been horrible. I hate towing. and my trailer is a complete piece of crap. So not only is my RV turned out to be a piece of crap, but my trailer, my Kendon Smart Car trailer, turned out to be a piece of crap. So Kendon, Camping World, Winnebago, you're all not really on my great list, but maybe Thor will step up and help me. I don't know. So I've been trying to keep a positive attitude about it. Going forward, I want to start sharing more of my journey, more of what's been going on, more of what you really get to deal with in the RV life. Also, I hope to start sharing some more tutorials and things that I really started this channel on. Just wanted to give you a quick update, and make sure you follow the hashtag #MyRVStory. And if you have an RV story, I want to hear about it. So comment below and let me know. Have you ever had any issues with Camping World or Winnebago or Kendon for that matter? This story could go on forever, but I don't want to bore you. And this rain is really just setting the mood for the whole video. We're about to hit the road again. I've been traveling for literally the last 2 years of my life. So it's not easy moving your business. It's also not easy moving your business and then having to move your business and then being forced to pause your business all because of this stupid RV. It sucks. And the other thing is, like, when your RV's in for service, you're still paying for the RV. You're still paying for the insurance, even when it's not in your possession. It's just a big mess. It's not fun. It's not fun at all. Trying to share more of that. You can find out more about me, Blogging Brandy, and RVersity, this channel, A University For RVers, on my website, RVersity.com. Well, that's pretty much it. So until the next time, I hope you've had fun joining me on my journey, learning about my RV life, and I'm going to be sharing more. So I'm excited to bring you on this journey. I'm excited to start sharing what all has been going on, what is going to go on, because I have some really awesome trips planned and upcoming. I lived in Vegas for a month, and we just got back from living on the island for a month, and we went to the Biloxi casinos and Mardi Gras, and things have been super crazy. Been trying to make it work with this piece of shit, and now we're just gonna hope to get something bigger and better to make life easier. I don't know where things are gonna go from here, but that's where my life's at. And that's where it's headed. So thanks for watching and following #MyRVStory. Comment below with your comments. Let me know your thoughts. And for everyone that leaves comments, I do read them, and I love to read them, and I try to follow your channels back and see where you're at, especially if you're into RVing. I love to read your comments and know what questions you have, so I know what to make videos about. And this video could go on forever, so we're not going to do that to you. I hope you've had fun hanging out with me today in Grandma's garage, out here with the RV while it's pouring down rain. Until the next time, I'm Blogger Brandy. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.